Good morning, Discord. I mean, you guys too. Oh, I'm pretty sure I know what's wrong with this. We'll go ahead and try to repair it today, and then we'll see what's going on and finish up these two switches. Before we get to that, I'm going to open the store because we're not open yet. This is the chip we're going to be looking at. The M92T36 is the charge chip on the system. So we're just going to test around and see if there's any shorts that could be causing the issue. And we got shorts right here. And so these two are short right here. So we're going to take this chip off, check the short, see if it's still there, and then if it is, we have to find something else. But if it's not, then we need to replace this. And that is off. And then we go, no short, no more shorts. So sorry about what's going on here. This is just a f*** up. So here we are. We got the chip in there, and it's the replacement chip. So these two right here are the ones that were shorting. We got the new chip in. And they're no longer shorting. I've checked all the other capacitors, and they're all working as well. There's no shorts. So we're gonna test this one out and see if it works. It does, because honestly, I don't want to do this anymore. This battery's been charging all night, so let's go ahead and try to turn it on. Still got the same error code. What I ended up doing was switching out the M92T36, just this tiny chip right here, with one of these, and it wasn't working quite right. So I was like, you know what, let's just take a gamble. I'll take the chip off of the working switch, which is the one I just got traded in, the switch Lite. And so we switched that out with the one that I switched in here, and it works perfectly fine. So that means the M92T36 chip that was originally in here and originally in here was fine. So I switched them out, finagled all the tiny micro soldering and everything. So now we're going to find out if this thing actually turns on now. I think this is the last time I'm going to try it. So hopefully it works. Let's go ahead and plug her in and see. Boom! Oh! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! 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 Look at that. We'll still got to do some other stuff to it, but we got it working. Took freaking forever, but we got it. It's working. I'm done with it. I'm going to switch the Joy-Cons on it. I'm going to take off the broken glass. Is actually just a screen cover, which is great. I'm going to take that off. We're done with that. We're going to switch the Joy-Cons, and then we're going to switch the Joy-Cons out of the other customers, get those done, and I'm going to put all of it back together. And we're going to be done with this today. All right, that one just finished the update, and everything's working. Unfortunately, I don't have any more white control sticks, so we had to go with red. I only have like red and blue right now. But that is all good to go. The SD card reader and the card reader and the headphone jack, all those work. No more drift. Just double checking to make sure that it charges again. There it goes. This one is this one. We're going to replace the headphone jack, replace the Joy-Cons on this one. We're gonna go with the light blue ones on these ones, and then we'll put back that switch right there. Let's go. That's done. That's done. That's done. I'm starting to test these consoles. Got this Xbox 360, which looks like it's working. So these two Xboxes, they have reading issues. One's modded, but doesn't work. This Xbox works perfectly fine. Unfortunately, the disc tray is broken. That works, just needs a new eject button. That works. This I don't know. Got through a little of it. I got rid of one tote. This one is just full of different controllers and stuff. Broken, not broken, different, which I got to go through a little bit more. Bunch of games. Testing this Xbox. It has a bad HDMI, but I'm still making sure it works. All these work right here. And then these all need to be retested. So to like everything down here and up here. Some of this stuff, especially back there. So it's going to be a fun couple of, well, at least a day. Tomorrow I'll probably work on this a lot more. Honestly, it kind of already looks better without the totes. So once I clear this space out, it's going to be better for me. So then I can start just focusing. This is just a bunch of stuff I don't need. You're wrong. I can use them for parts and pieces. I might keep one or two of different models, but in general, I don't need this many, and I haven't been able to touch these in months. Something else I still got over here on the table, this stuff is taking a major backseat, so I'm just gonna get through it. Now our consoles are pretty stacked, and our backlog is still pretty good, so I'm clearing stuff. So far this thing looks like it's working. It's just the HDMI cable, the port is just a little jacked. Like, I'll just touch it a little bit, it's gone. It'll come back. So it needs to be resoldered. You know, for an Xbox One, I'm not sure if it's even worth it. I have one right down here. We got two S's right here. X unfortunately has no HDMI out, but we are selling this on an auction on eBay for parts. The eBay auction at like 50 bucks. We'll see if anyone bites. Not sure if anyone's even interested. As much as I would like an X in the store, it's just not working, and I don't have time to take a look at it and try to repair it. Yeah, the grave pile is getting bigger and bigger, and we're still not even done with that shelf or going through this stuff. That's going to be a tedious task. Luckily, some of these do have sticky notes already on them. I also have a spreadsheet, and I was using it for a time being, but the sticky notes help quite a bit. Why? First, it takes forever to install the game. Then you got to do freaking 2 hours of updates. Guys, I need your help. Let me know if there's a game that doesn't take that long to install and has no updates, so I can just play the system and test it in the comments down below. If there is a really good test game for the Xbox Ones, and Series X's and X's and S's, and so I don't have to wait for the stupid updates and all this other stuff. I'm thinking, oh yeah, Winter Games 2018, there's no way this thing even got an update. I was wrong. Apparently you need to update Winter Games. Pretty sure the console's still going to work no matter what. I just got to work on the HDMI. So we have a very daunting task, and I knew it was going to be daunting when I looked at it. I knew how many consoles were in there. Luckily, half of this stuff is in a spreadsheet, so I'll just look through the spreadsheet, like scan them in, because they all have barcodes, and just see what my notes say. And if they said they're dead, I'm not going to test them. Which sucks, because we have a lot of PS2s, like especially Fats. To know for certain, if I could stack the PS3s, this tower would not even compare, because there is a bunch more in here. Slowly but surely, we are going to get rid of them. We're done. So I'm excited to finally get that. We're going to have some more space to put more actual backup consoles that do work instead of ones that don't. And then there's going to be more concise projects I want to do. You can tell already there wasn't a whole bunch of detail on what I was doing, how I did it, and what was going on, because I just don't have it set up properly right now for capturing the actual repair portions of it. I do as best as I possibly can, but I also don't want to slow me down in trying to get these repairs done. But luckily, I'm getting way better at them if I don't screw up. Really what took me forever is fixing all that screw up. It wasn't even figuring out the chip and replacing it and getting it to work. It was literally, I put it all back together. I wasn't paying attention and I put the wrong thing in the wrong spot and it didn't work. That's what the first thing was on that switch. And then I had to go figure that out and back and track, and it was lack of experience in my part. I was able to get that switch working for that customer, which is fantastic because now I just got better and better at those. It means I can keep more switches and switch lights in stock. I can also help customers with good repairs. Like, it's going to be good because the switch, you know, is pretty popular. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll see you tomorrow for the longest project ever, just getting through the backlog of systems that don't work. This is the life of a video game store owner. And this isn't all the fun stuff like trade-ins and selling stuff, making money, just having a good time playing video games, testing video games. No, this is the boring stuff, the day out. This is the stuff that I have to learn every single day, and that's why you guys are on here as a journey, watching me grow so you can learn. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you for watching as always. Don't forget to level up.